It's so damn nice to win so much. Yay, Team Apathy! We took the win again, and this time it was Chase Elliott actually finishing in fourth. That really synced it for me. So thank you, Chase, for at first putting in kind of a weird performance and then pulling through in the end for Team Apathy.
Yes, it was indeed the 9 car that got Maren winning streak extended. She's opened up a 2-game lead, if you will, in the season-long tournament. It's interesting. Crazy ending last week at Coda. Crazy return of Stone Cold last night at WrestleMania. I think it's crazy that, it is what it is, the way things turned out last week. But what's interesting to me is, I think almost all of the matchups this season have come down to one position on the track deciding the winner, including the one race where we had the tie as well. So we got Richmond. It's week 6, capping the cup. Finally, a track that we can actually look at some data and have some stuff after being in New Atlanta and being at Coda minus the rain. Tracks where, from an algo standpoint, you really don't have a lot to go off of. You can't compare an apple to an orange or anything like that. So it should come as no surprise this week that we've got the Joe Gibbs Toyotas. They're up there. I mean, they had good speed. You look at a guy who came back ranked second in the algo. Actually, I'll start with, for my pick this week, is the 19 of Martin Truex. The guy has, last 5 races in Richmond, been in the top 5 in all 5 races. We actually saw Truex win Richmond last year in the playoff race. We were in attendance. He scored, as I mentioned, really highly. He actually tied. The math actually came out exactly the same. We had a tie for second in the algo with his teammate Denny Hamlin, who, it's tough to say with Denny. He hasn't really shown much. I think we're going to get a race where one of these veterans guys is going to win soon, though. It's not going to be all these young kids and stuff. No discredit to what Trackhouse and RCR, Reddick is doing. But anyway, so they tied for second. The top guy this week in the algo is actually Joey Logano. He's in there plus 1,200. And by the way, Truex is plus 800. Denny Hamlin also plus 1,200. So nobody really with those low odds this week. So you can really, anybody is going to pay out if you put a $10 bet. I think the favorite is Ryan Blaney or plus 800. That's $80, or $8 to $1, right? So Logano, Truex, and Hamlin. Since we had a tie for second, if we were going to go to third place, it was Kyle Busch plus 900. Again, JGR. Was running 1, 2, 3, 4 for a while there last year. I don't think the new car is going to change that. Value, it's tough for me this week just because I consider value to be anybody with like plus 1,500, 1,600 or higher odds. And in the top 10, there really just wasn't a lot of people who came back like that. One car that scored highly was Brad Keselowski. But I think with the new equipment and what we've seen in the penalties, he's plus 7,000. So if you want to put $1 on Brad, that's a good value shot there, I guess. Tyler Reddick, I mentioned, is plus 1,800. And I think I'll probably be saying, that's good value for Reddick. So those are the 5.
Wait, so run them back again. Who are you picking?
We got the 22 car Logano plus 1,200. The 19 Martin Truex plus 800. The 11 of Denny Hamlin also plus 1,200. Value, Brad, if you want to do it, is plus 7,000, the 6 car. And then Tyler Reddick, the 8 car, plus 1,800.
So you pick those people. Okay, well, Richmond was the very first track that I had ever been to last year. Little known fact, it's a great place to take naps, by the way. So
Maren did sleep in the middle of the NASCAR race.
I slept through most of it, but what I remember most was the atmosphere and the lovely people, and that was more important to me than, watching it. But my picks are going to be Bowman.
Okay, Alex Bowman is actually a great pick. He's won here, plus 2,000.
I'm going to pick Harvick.
Okay, Kevin Harvick actually had really, really good practice and qualifying. He's plus 1,400.
Yeah, let's go with the older guy.
46 years old, Kevin Harvick.
Yep, respect. And let me pick Dylan.
Austin Dillon.
If this is Austin, he might win this.
It's not. Austin Dillon is plus 5,000 if you want to pick Austin Dillon. Hey, I mean, he's won before. I mean, he's won like 3 times. I mean, so any value picks? I mean, Austin Dillon's plus 5,000, so I would say that might be a value pick.
Is that a value pick?
Yeah, sure.
Fine. Let's pick also.
Do one more.
Well, actually, this one's probably not a value pick, but I like his eyes. What about Blaney?
I knew you would say Blaney when you said that. Ryan Blaney plus 800. He is a race favorite. He did, I think, win the poll yesterday, so we'll see.
And let's pick somebody else from out of left field and go with my favorite Chicano, Daniel Suarez.
Okay. So Suarez, he's been close. We know that. He's plus 5,000. So Maren's giving out some extra love for the fans with a couple extra picks this week. So we'll see what happens later. Good luck.